Yeah, I'm not really proud of that one. Welcome to Keep or Cheap. Today my name is Felix. Tomorrow it might be something else. Today we're in my bedroom in front of my closet, which we will declutter today. So this is my closet and we will now take a look at it. We will not only declutter my closet, we will count how many pieces of clothing I have. I just counted one. We will compare it to the average amount of clothing a European or American has. And this concerns me because that means all of you guys from Europe, we all have this going on in our closets. We will sort out the clothes I want to keep, sort out the clothes I want to sell. I already said goodbye. Sell them on Vinted. And all this, we will do it while I will try to educate a little bit and give you some little nuggets of knowledge about why secondhand shopping is not always as good as you think. If you feel the urge to declutter your closet, I think today is the best day to do so, and feel free to join me. And if you like my content, please consider liking and subscribing. It would help me so much, and it would literally make me smile. And I would say we start with taking a look at my closet, a close-up, because, well, it is a little bit foreshadowing. It's not closing properly, unfortunately, but you haven't seen how it looks inside. So this is my closet, and we will now take a look at it. And it looks like this. Doom, doom, doom. Yeah, this is awful. Look at this, guys. This is what's happening, unfortunately. Try to organize it a little bit. But even here, you know, there's just too many things. It's nothing else. There's just too many things. I do not have enough space to store all this properly. Therefore, it is too much for me personally, at least. Here it's the same. And I mean, this is not even all of my clothes. And these are signs of an unhealthy closet, like, unfortunately. Opening my closet for you and showing you everything that's inside, honestly, and it being so untidy and like cluttery and everything was kind of hard because it feels uncomfortable showing this to a lot of people because this is more like a private thing. I think we're all kind of hiding from each other that this is happening, and we're only seeing all these people with like perfect closets and being so organized. And if you're unorganized, this means you're kind of messy and I don't know, you do not have the control in your life. So this was a big step, even if I show it like it's like, well, it's so unhealthy, my closet, Yeah, I'm not really proud of that one, but I mean, we're here to fix it. If you feel the same way, honestly, just start working on it. It's fine. It looks like this. It's okay. Accept the imperfection of it and try and work on making it better.
Working on making it better is what we're gonna do now. And I mean, look at the fucking dust. Like, this is insane. You can see the camera catching all of it. Like, ew.
It is a lot. And we have even more in the closet, but I thought the things that I have already organized, why would I now throw them on this huge amount of clothes? I don't need to do that. Also, they are washed and these are not. So let's take a look at it and count. I'll be back in a second, I guess, for you. For me, more like an hour.
This was definitely a lot of counting. And honestly, seeing all this, it makes me a little bit sad because these are all pieces that I liked at some point. Many of them are also secondhand, but they just are forgotten, and I hope they find someone else who likes them as much as I used to like them. I could just literally open my own store, I think.
I just counted 148 pieces of clothing, and the thing is, I have more in my washing machine. There's one trash bag where I have even more from my moving. I know that I have a storage room where I have like 3 more sets of clothing. So let's just say 200 pieces, 200 garments. This is insane. I will now sort out what of this I still wear and whatnot, and we will basically do it in 3 categories. We will do I keep, I sell, and I am not sure, maybe keep, maybe sell, and we will put it in the box for 1 month and then see whether I forgot about it after that 1 month or not. And all the other pieces that I will sell them today with you on Vinted. This is really an embarrassing situation for me. I mean, you'll probably also be embarrassed in front of yourself, but this okay, we're gonna go through this, we'll fix it, we'll make it better, and we don't have to be embarrassed or trying to take action, okay? And we will start throwing out whatever I don't want anymore, or whatever I don't need anymore, or never needed. One thing that fast fashion really and thrifting really have in common, we buy things because they're cheap that we do not really love. And this is also one of the very big disadvantages of thrift shopping, secondhand shopping, because even if they're secondhand shop, I can assure you, you're not guilt-free, you're not cruelty-free just for shopping secondhand.
But at this point, I want to say something. Studies show in the UK and the US that 65% of the secondhand purchases prevent people from buying new things, which is good. Also, our secondhand purchases impacting the climate 42% less. However, there's something that's called a rebound effect. That means that we buy more things because they're secondhand and because they're cheap, which means we maybe end up buying more things than we would have bought in a normal store because it's secondhand.
Everything I don't want, I will throw it on the floor because I don't want it. Everything I want, I will keep it. Keep. throw. Oh, this is underwear. And it has a hole. I'll keep it. Okay, this is a perfect example. I'm not sure whether I should still wear it or not. I will show it to you. It is this, and it looks cute, but I never wear it, so I'm not really sure, but I like it. Also, sometimes I feel like it's too small. Honestly, I never wear it. I think this is the point where we should be not so emotional, because this doesn't do anything for me. This is secondhand shop, just for you to understand. This was like €5 or something, okay? And I took it because it was kind of cute, but honestly, I do not wear this, so those will not change anything detrimental in your life. You can sell this if you don't wear it. It's okay. Get rid of it. Bye. Honestly, I think like my workout clothes, they're the things that I wear the most of all my clothes. I like this. It's not as black anymore. I will dye it because I really want to keep this shirt. Sold. Keep memories. And that's it. Okay, guys, say goodbye to the clothes. Here they are. These are the ones that we will ponder on. Honestly, seeing them, looking at them, I already know I will not wear any of this probably, most likely. So maybe this is a good idea. And I already say goodbye. We counted a total of 100, let's say 50 clothes for me. And I know there's more, so let's make it 200, okay? Therefore, I am definitely above the average. Globally, we can say that a person in average has between 70 and 150 pieces of garment. In Europe, the average person has 148 pieces of clothing, which makes me as a European being pretty average. And this concerns me because that means all of you guys from Europe, we all have this going on in our closets, except that I'm a little bit more above average. For the UK especially, a study found out that like the average person has 118 pieces of clothing and the average American has 103 pieces of clothing. Inside of these numbers are also shoes, etc., which I didn't count for myself. The question is just, how does this happen? Why do we have so many pieces of clothing? Vintage clothing, secondhand shopping has contributed to the amount of clothing I have, definitely. I kind of try to wash all the guilt away by being like, oh, it's secondhand, so there's no emission, there's no nothing, but this is not true. And this also makes me buy more things than I would have ever bought if it was not for the sake of secondhand, let's say. Does secondhand actually save us from buying clothes, or does it just contribute to a higher consumption because we feel less guilt? And also something else. There's also a high percentage that is unworn. Retail therapy, as Ariana Grande would say, is an addiction. This is not a good addiction, guys. We should really rethink our own behavior in this point. But this is enough from my side. Let's go and sell the fucking clothes on Vinted. Okay, so there's one thing I want to talk about for a second. I'm right now here trying to take pictures for Vinted to sell this white shirt. The problem is this shirt is basically useless. Like, it has yellow stains from sweat and stuff. I don't believe anybody would buy this. But then, you know, guys, I saw a video and there was a girl, I will link her, I think, in the info box. She was talking about donating clothes and how donating clothes is not really the best thing you can possibly do because lots of things are going wrong. Many of the clothes are just waste in the end of the day. If you have any advice as to what to do with these kind of clothes, I mean, I will literally try to kind of bleach it. If you have any advice as to how to deal with these kind of clothes, let me know. And at the same time, this is a reminder that if you buy cheap clothes and in the end of the day, you completely destroy them and you don't like them anymore and you can't resell them, they will be eventually waste. So keep that in mind. They will be wasted. And I'm not judging people who buy cheap clothes because they cannot afford anything else and they're dealing with financial problems. This is why we have cheap clothes and this is why this is for sure an advantage of them. But really consider what you buy. And believe me, sometimes we cannot resell things because they're just broken.
Well, and here you see my Vinted account. As you see, I already posted 23 things. I sold 2 things already. I'm pretty happy. If you post yourself, you get more views, but don't do it if you feel uncomfortable. And I am very happy. This was a little bit hard to start, but now I got the flow and I'm very happy about it.
Okay, guys, are you ready for the big reveal? This is what it looks like now. It is empty down there. It is more organized up there. Here we have the most important things. It's actually things I wear. I will organize it again because it's not perfect. It's by far not perfect, but it is way better than before. I just have like my sports, my, you know, workout things here, all the things there inside. It looks so ugly. I gotta change things around this here, definitely. But it's a start. And yeah, the truth is, this is the other problem. And this is everything I'm gonna sell on Vinted. So if you're interested, definitely I will put my link somewhere and you can browse through it if you want to. I just have to sell all the things pretty fast because, again, guys, I have no storage for all this. What is our verdict? Well, in the end of the day, we tidied up everything. We organized, we decluttered. I'm gonna sell all these things on Vinted. It was a lot of work, but honestly, I feel relieved. I feel free. I feel way better, and I feel like I've done something that I should have done already a long time ago. And even more importantly, I shouldn't have let it come that far. And for me and for you guys, I wanna raise some awareness that secondhand vintage shopping is great. It reduces emissions. It's giving things a second life, a second chance. And this is very important nowadays. However, honestly, taking a look at all this is a disaster. This is bad. I am ashamed for having like 200 pieces of clothing. Honestly, because who am I? If you're dealing with something similar and if you're like into, oh yeah, fashion, boo-boo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, if that's what you think, hopefully not, then I would really advise you to think a little bit about how you consume, your consumption patterns, and always recall that secondhand shopping is only as good as the pieces you buy and only as effective as the amount of times you wear a specific garment. Try to use the things you wear, try to buy things you actually love, and always think about how can I combine the things? Do they fit into my wardrobe or not? Or will they be like just single left alone pieces that I will never be able to combine, although I love them and they look so nice? Think about all these kind of things. It was lovely to have you here. I would love you to subscribe to my channel and to like this video if you liked it, if it helped you. And tell me in the comments whether you actually decluttered your wardrobe too and how you feel. My name is Felix. I'm sorry for my voice. I am sick as fuck. And see you in the next one. Bye.